Africa is one of the richest continents in the world, brimming with oil, gold, diamonds, cobalt, and fertile land. Yet, despite this abundance and the youngest population on Earth, the continent is still widely seen as poor. Why? The answer is far more complex than the usual stories of hardship and struggle. In this video, we'll break down the real reasons behind Africa's economic challenges, beyond the surface-level explanations. Join us as we uncover the forces shaping Africa's destiny and its untapped potential. To understand Africa's present, we must revisit its colonial past. European powers built extractive systems, railways and infrastructure designed to move resources out, not connect people or foster local industry. Colonial policies discouraged African manufacturing, locking economies into exporting raw materials and importing finished goods. Arbitrary borders split communities and forced rivals together, sowing seeds of future conflict. When independence came, nations inherited weak institutions built for control, not development. There was little tradition of democracy or robust legal systems, just a small elite left to govern divided populations. This legacy of extractive infrastructure, artificial borders, and fragile institutions remains a foundational challenge. The scars of colonialism are not just history. They still shape Africa's economic realities today. Overcoming this legacy is essential for true progress. The path forward begins with understanding these deep-rooted obstacles. On top of colonial scars, corruption has further weakened Africa's foundations. Instead of serving the public, state power often became a tool for personal gain. Billions in oil and mineral revenues have been siphoned off by elites, leaving citizens with little benefit. Corruption drains resources from schools, hospitals, and businesses, fueling a cycle of mistrust and stagnation. It deters investment, both local and foreign, by making business unpredictable and costly. Weak institutions like non-independent judiciaries and compromised electoral bodies allow corruption to flourish unchecked. Without transparency and accountability, development stalls. Building strong, independent institutions is crucial for change. It's a slow, difficult process, but essential for transforming states into true servants of their people. Until then, Africa's vast potential will remain largely untapped. The fight against corruption is central to unlocking the continent's future. Paradoxically, Africa's resource wealth can be a curse, not a blessing. When oil or minerals are discovered, economies often neglect agriculture and manufacturing, becoming dangerously dependent on a single export. This makes countries vulnerable to global price swings. Booms bring cash, but busts trigger crisis. The influx of foreign currency can strengthen local currencies, making other exports less competitive, a phenomenon called Dutch disease. Innovation and diversification suffer as economies remain stuck exporting raw materials. Breaking the resource curse requires discipline, investing resource revenues in education, infrastructure, and economic diversification. Sovereign wealth funds like Norway's can help stabilize economies and save for the future. The challenge is to turn finite resources into lasting, broad-based prosperity. Without this shift, resource wealth will continue to hinder, not help, development. The real prize is building a resilient, diverse economy for generations to come. Debt is another heavy burden for many African nations. Borrowing can fund vital infrastructure, but when loans are misused or terms are harsh, debt becomes crippling. Corruption and poor planning often mean projects don't deliver promised growth, leaving countries with debt but little benefit. As repayments mount, budgets for health and education shrink, stalling development. Heavy debt can also erode economic sovereignty, as international lenders impose strict conditions that can hurt the most vulnerable. New lenders and complex private loans make restructuring even harder. The key is prudent borrowing, investing in projects that generate real returns. Balancing immediate needs with long-term sustainability is essential. Otherwise, debt risks becoming an anchor, holding economies back. Economic growth needs stability, but conflict and political turmoil have held back many African nations. Investors, local and foreign, avoid unstable environments, fearing for their assets and safety. Conflict destroys infrastructure, displaces people, and causes devastating brain drain as skilled citizens flee. Resources are diverted from development to military spending, deepening poverty. Even without war, Constant political infighting makes long-term planning impossible. Instability breeds short-term thinking and policy reversals, undermining progress. Peace and inclusive institutions are not just ideals, they're economic necessities. Societies must resolve grievances through dialogue, not violence. Only with stability can Africa unlock its vast economic potential. The foundation for prosperity is peace and trust. Despite these challenges, Africa is not defined by poverty alone. It's a continent of 54 nations, each with unique stories and potential. Some countries like Rwanda and Botswana have achieved remarkable growth and stability. Tech hubs in Lagos and Nairobi are driving innovation, while a new generation is building businesses and changing economies. Africa's young, urban, and connected population is its greatest asset. The narrative of uniform struggle misses the dynamic transformation underway. Many nations are diversifying, strengthening institutions, and harnessing technology. Africa is a mosaic of struggle and success, not a single story. Understanding this diversity is key to seeing the continent's true potential. The future is being shaped by resilience, ingenuity, and ambition. Africa's economic story is complex, shaped by history, governance, resources, debt, and instability. But this isn't the whole picture. Across the continent, innovation and progress are rewriting the narrative. Africa's challenges are real, but so is its capacity to overcome them. To truly understand Africa, we must look beyond headlines and see its diversity and potential. If you found this analysis insightful, like and subscribe for more deep dives into global stories.